Okay, hey everybody. So today I am going to be filming the Tukies, 2 truths and 1 lie tag because I thought this was a fun video to film. So I decided I was going to film it. There are 5 categories. Yeah. So what you do is you say facts, well, things about yourself, and 2 are truths and one's a lie. And I'll give you guys a couple seconds to think about it. And then I will tell you what's true and what is false. So how about we stop talking and get to the video. Okay, so category number 1 is badass shit. Okay, so the first thing is, me and my friend went to an amusement park, and we were in the gift shop, and we took some stuff, and we got caught, and we had to give it back. And we didn't buy it or anything, we just kind of took it. So that is the first. Okay, so number 2 is, there's this one time me and my friend were walking, and there's this girl who lives in my neighborhood who we absolutely hate. So we decided that it was fall time. We decided that it would be really funny if we took a whole bunch of leaves and threw them all over her driveway, all on her parents' cars, all in her mailbox. Yeah, it was really funny, but it was not good at all. Alright, and the third thing is, I got so pissed off at my uncle one time that I took his guitar and I smashed it. So I will give you guys time to think about what is true and what is false. Leave the answers, like what you thought, in the comments down below. And I'm itching. And yeah. Okay, you guys done yet? Okay. So, yes, me and my friend did go to an amusement park once, and we took stuff and all that, and we got caught, and it was really bad. I also took leaves and at the girl that I absolutely hated and threw it all over her house and stuff. So that is also true, which means that I never ever smashed my uncle's guitar. I would never do that. That was his like prized possession and stuff. So yeah, well, let's go to the next category. Okay, so the next category is music, and the first thing is that when I was 9, I met Demi Lovato because my uncle is like associated with her or something, with her manager, and he got us backstage passes, and we met her, and she's really nice and really sweet, and she has that crazy smile that she always has, the really big one. She's like, hey. And she's really sweet and stuff. So that is the first thing I'm about her. Okay, and number 2 is that my favorite band is One Direction. And the third tip, did I just say tip? The third fact is that my cousin's boyfriend's best friend, who I'm really close with, is my cousin's older, so they're older, is really close friends with Eminem. Like, they're really close, like they talk like every day and stuff. So yeah, again, you think about what is true and what is false. Okay, so I never, ever, ever, ever met Demi Lovato, and I really wish I did because she seems so sweet and stuff and like so nice, and yeah. So I never met her, which means that One Direction is my favorite band. Phone case. Oh. And Louie's mine on BTW. So if you guys like Louie, just don't like him anymore because he's gonna be my husband when I get older, and we're gonna like get married and have like 5 bajillion kids, and he's gonna be the dad. So, and then that also means that my cousin's boyfriend's best friend, who I'm close with, is really close to Did I just say One Direction? To Eminem. So those are the truths and the lie for the music category. Let's get on to the next category. Okay, so the next category is secrets, and it's a general category, so you could pretty much say anything, and that's what I'm going to say. So, first is that my uncle passed away on January 2nd, 2013 at 10:10 p.m. due to lung and brain cancer. And it was really sad, and we were all sad, and like he was really young and stuff, and like I love him, and I love him so much. Yeah. Okay, so the second thing is that I have lived in Hawaii for 2 years when I was 6 and 7 because my dad had like a job thing there, and it was like really weird. It was like a job, not ceremony, conference, but they had like this like really big, because we were supposed to go there for vacation, but they had this like really big problem, and we were there for like 2 months because they couldn't fix the problem, and then like we really liked it, so we decided to stay, but then we got bored of it, like the hot weather started to bore us and stuff, and we decided to move back to New Jersey. So that is the second thing. And the third thing is I have a friend, and she is my bestest friend in the whole world, and I tell her everything in the whole world, and I love her to pieces, and she makes YouTube videos, and her name is Maggie. So yeah, so let's see if you guys know what one is true and what one is what's true and what's false. First thing, that my uncle passed away on January 2nd, 2013 at 10:10 p.m. due to lung and brain cancer is true. Yeah, it was really tragic and stuff, and I miss him every day, but you know what, I'm staying strong for him because that's what he would want me to do. And that I lived in Hawaii from when I was 6 and 7 due to a conference problem thing is not true. I would never want to live in Hawaii, guys. Oh my god. And my mom just kind of came up to me one day and was like, we're moving to Hawaii. I'd be like, I'd call up right here. I'm gonna bring in the truth. I call up my best friend Maggie and be like, hey Maggie, come live with me. Wait, no, can I come live with you? I'm moving, I don't want to move. So that makes it true that Maggie is my best friend, and I love her, and she makes YouTube videos, and I think you all should go subscribe to her. Her YouTube channel is Superman Superhero X3. Superman Superhero X3. Superman! So the next thing is school, and I'm going to say them all like without editing because I know this stuff. So number 1 is I have gotten straight A's all the way from kindergarten to 5th grade, and my grades have slipped ever since. I think starting a new school and going to new schools and stuff was just really tragic. Not tragic, but like overwhelming, and my grades sunk, and they're still sinking, but that's life, right? Yeah. Okay, and then the second thing is that school used to be my obsession when I was younger. I used to love to do homework and stuff, and I'd never hang out with friends or talk to friends, or I didn't have a social life or anything because I just spent my life doing homework. And the third thing is that I just had it and then I forgot it. Oh, that in school, I got lunch detention because I skipped class and went to a different class. And it was a class much less boring, but you know what, YOLO, right? Yeah, YOLO, buddy. Okay, so the two last ones were right. I did not have social life because I loved school so much, and that I got lunch detention because of school, and that means I never got straight A's. I didn't get straight A's those whole years. I got straight A's all 2nd grade and all 4th grade, but that's it. So, yeah, now let's go on to the last thing, which is boys and girls. Okay, so the first thing is that I dated this kid 15 times and we never worked out, but we were too stupid enough to know that we were never going to work out, and we just continued dating, and I'm not dating him at the moment. I don't think I will be anytime soon, but yeah, I dated him 15 times. YOLO, that's life. And the second thing about boys is that I met my first boyfriend at a camp, and it was like, he was my first boyfriend, and we dated for like a week and because of camp, and then we broke up because we weren't going to see each other, and we had a texting relationship for like 3.5 months, 3 months and a half. So that is the second thing. And the third thing is that I had and still have a crush on my friend's ex-boyfriend, who she also has a crush on. Fun, right? Yeah. So those are my 3 things, and let's see how well you know. Do you guys know? Because I'm going to tell you anyway. So, the first thing, that I dated the same guy 15 times and we never worked out, is true. So that's number 1. And that I met my first boyfriend at camp and we dated for a week and then broke up, and then I had a texting relationship for like 3 months, is also true. So that means I do not have a crush on my friend's ex-boyfriend and the guy she likes. I would, and because first off, the guy is not that likable. Okay, he is really likable. Like I'd like him probably. Like, I don't because I like someone else, but I would maybe. Probably not because she's. It's a long story. And plus, she's my best friend, and she'd pound me if she found out that I like her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. So, yes, that was the 2 gays, 2 truths, and 1 lie tag. I'm not tagging anybody specifically, but I tag you to do this, so leave it as a video response down below. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.